Hello, hello. I wasn't planning on streaming so soon again, but this just came out. This game was not on my radar in the slightest. I had no clue this was coming out. Somebody mentioned in a previous stream, they're like, are you looking forward to Birdcage? I'm like, I got no idea what that is. But I saw it like popped up like yesterday, and I looked into it, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is everything that I like in Radiant Silvergun. It's got the PS1 aesthetic. It's got the sword. It works different. It's like not like a one-to-one, but it invokes the same idea. And like it's horizontal like Silvergun. I'm like, oh man, we gotta try this. So we paused Dojo for a bit. We're gonna take a look at this. I haven't looked too much. I haven't looked at the demo really. I did just stage 1 of this. You played the demo, Mikey? I haven't seen the demo at all. I looked at what it contained. It's like stage 1 and 2. But I saw Mars had like a S+ whatever rating on it. I want to look at that after I know what's going on in this game. But I did play through stage 1 because this game has like a twin stick aspect to it. Your sword you can aim with the right stick. However, I was worried because I wasn't sure. Yo, what up, Opeb? Just in time. But I was worried that the twin stick factor would be a problem because I don't see another stick here. I don't know if I'd just end up like be playing on controller here or whatever. But from what I can tell so far, the aiming that it automatically does is like more than enough. Like I haven't had an issue with it. So I played through stage 1 just to get a feel. And then I stopped it there. So we're just gonna be going through like the story mode or whatever and just seeing all the stages and stuff. Right before we go into that though, I was playing some Dojo right before stream, just like practicing grinding out some sections. And I was just like messing with like I'm at a weird point where I'm really, really, really close to being able to stream that game. So like maybe like later this week or next week, it'll be like ready to jump into Dojo, just like going at attempts. But I've been just ironing out stuff because I'm in that weird territory where I've routed the whole thing. We've been practicing trying to iron stuff out, but I don't feel like confident that like I could get a clear right now. But I did a run before stream, and it went from I started a save state just practicing like what was it? It was like the 2-2 boss, making sure I could do that setup, and I just kept it going, and I got through, and I cleared the game with like 2 lives in stock. It was like a miracle run, and it wasn't really a run because it was based off a save state or whatever. But it gave me a lot more confidence to like try attempting runs. I don't think it would come very fast, but I'm like, okay, I've proven that I can go through the second loop and beat the end. So I'm like, we're so close. I want to like have a stream up where we have like have an attempt counter, and we're gonna see how long that is. I suspect it'll be a lot longer than Saidaojo killing like Hibachi and that. You got your first clear with no right stick. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, like the right stick being a problem, but it's like the aiming's so good that it's like it's clearly designed that you don't need that, but it's a cool thing you have. It's same thing with like if you play on controller. I noticed if you use the analog stick, you get analog movement. It's same thing with like gun vein. But if you just play on stick, it's perfectly fine. So that's the plan. Either later this week, I'm either doing the Batsugun video, or we're gonna go into 2 all attempts on Dojo. Yo, what up, Wes? I've tried not to look at. I saw you uploaded like normal and hard clears. I tried not to look at those so I could be more blind, but I'm gonna peep those after this. Oh man. By the way, Wes, have you played Dojo at all? I'm like, I know you got the sick DDP clear. I looked at that one, was messing with DDP. Oh, I didn't think about that point blank, like swiping away the blue bullets. But I'm at a point in Dojo where I'm about to go begging for help on a couple sections from people who've cleared. Like fucking first pattern of Koryu and 2-5 is beating my ass. Alright, we're gonna... Hopping into this, we're just gonna do the tutorial. I already went through this, but we could show like show what's going on here. If you just popped in, basically, I played through stage 1 and that's it, and then I stopped. What's it? They have the like Metal Gear sections here. You gotta... I still haven't done... I still haven't just gotten the one all white label. That shit's hard. Yeah, I'm about to like run in the discords and beg people for help for a couple parts that are just fucked in the 2 loop. Yo, what up, Kyle? We're playing Radiant Silvergun 2. Just kidding, but something I like that a lot of these vertical games do, where they're not using the full 16:9. Like you see here, we have a wall. This isn't just unique to verticals. I think like Hellsinker does this. But they still show like you still get to see the outer sides. I think even like one of the Raiden's done that. You find the difference too big in white label. I'm gonna have to mess with the one loop in that. I was talking to Mark at Shmup Slam and like because I was doing all the cheeky rank tactics. And he was like, no, you gotta do white label now, because all that, like, rank stuff, like, is brutal in white label. So if you could do rank control, we're pretty good for that. Yeah, I've only... Yo, Kyle, this shit's pretty cool. Look, I've only played one stage. We'll see how it is. Anyway, the whole gimmick of this game... So I just set it up like, I set this game up like caves. So just first button is just your slow attack, and then third button's your full auto, so you can hold full auto and then tap just like a cave thing, and then second button's your sword. So the gimmick of this game is the sword, so this takes away blue bullets. There's your Silvergun shit in there, but the interesting thing is you don't hold the sword the whole time. Like it's showing here, you see this bar down here, whenever that's like smacking something, it's getting rid of the gauge, so you can't hold this forever. And if you let go, it like fires. So I think the idea is you try to melee everything until your special's out, and then maybe you let it go. Or maybe you just shoot it whenever there's a line of things. And then there's a hyper. I don't know if this is good for score or not. Focus Fire has an aura? That's good to know. But like every game should have some kind of point blanking in it. Oh yeah, this is a 3 hit point game. There's like parts in the... I don't know how arcade mode works, but in story mode, there comes a part where it like gives you like a 3 rotating power up. You pick like an extend or like an HP up. Hyper shreds bosses. Gotcha, we'll probably hold it for that then. And then you got the... what's the game called? There's these hidden medals you grab. They remind me of it's that melee vertical game. I don't know if it's Kaneko, where you just do the charge melees the entire game long. Reminds me of that. So I'm pretty on board with the not Brave Blade. It's there's 2 in the series. It's like I can't remember names, whatever. But what really caught me about this game is so I grew up too late for I forgot what we're doing. I didn't pay attention, whatever. Yeah, Vasara, that's it. Yeah, Vasara has like you kill certain enemies. Okay, it's like a whole thing. It's like Guilty Gear. I haven't looked at scoring information. So I grew up right in the transition between PS1 era and like PS2 era. So I never got to grow up with those, so I have no nostalgia for this art style at all. Alright, it just dumps a bunch of stuff. it won't be necessary right now, I imagine, as we go through story mode. But like, so I never got the experience PS1 era. And as I grew up, like, whenever you look back, like the PS1 era, like, what's the normie interpretation of that? It's when everything went to 3D and everything looked like shit. You got your like Bubsy 3Ds and whatever, and even stuff that's like timeless, like Mario 64 is still like a little bit. So I always knew there was like Castlevania that looked sick as fuck on PS1. But past that, I didn't really know like that much about PS1 at all. And then recently, I've been going back through and looking at the library, looking at like old JRPGs or just other stuff in this theme. And oh my god, the PS1 looks so fucking cool. Like everything here, I know people are complaining about the font, because look at this font, it's kind of hard to read. But the sounds, and like, they do like the alpha effect on everything, or just the fonts or whatever. Holy shit, I fell in love with this art style. So as soon as I saw that on here, I got excited for this. And it looked like a open drive memory. I'll look at that. Is this the like codec stuff? We got leaderboard, database. Yeah, they went in on the... I do have a little bit of... Oh, I didn't know you could swap out the borders. Dude, something about the sounds when it does this, I don't know. I go crazy over how this era of like shit sounds. But they went in hard on the lore, I think. Obviously, it's like Metal Gear based. I haven't even played Metal Gear, and I know it's Metal Gear. Yeah, I saw you can like adjust how the scans work and everything. I just have it on default because I assume that's like, that's what they think the best is or whatever. You can see I went through stage 1. We're gonna pop in that. We're doing story mode, and then I don't know how hard it'll get on normal going through story. We'll just play it and see what happens. I haven't paid too much attention to this, but it's pretty obvious they were trying to go in on the story pretty hard. Which for like some people it's like whatever, because like we're just trying to get in for the shmup mechanics, but I think for the purpose of like getting your game interesting for people who aren't hardcore shmup people, something like this does a whole lot. Man, I gotta jump into Ace Combat stuff. That stuff looks good, and I hear so much good stuff about it, and I know nothing about it. I'm always spoiled on everything. So, like, something I'm not spoiled on that's supposed to be really good is exciting. But yeah, I think the way the story mode works, if we die, you just reset per on the stages. Skip through all the text. Yeah, that's I have a hard time caring about the story until I'm invested in the game, and then I'll go back. Like Radiant Silvergun, I didn't give a shit about what the backstory was. I just knew it was like like I don't know, the style was pretty cool. But then I got so invested in that game, then I went back in and looked at the story. That's why I think it's kind of funny on some of the arcade games where they give you the like premise of the story at the end. By the way, I think this looks like a FMV cutscene in the background. Like they really wanted to evoke that. Also, my camera's a little bit in the way of the screen, but I think it's not. I think it's small enough that it's fine. I wanted to capture everything and not have it shrunk down. I'm not too big when the music is so good. So something I'm not sure of, there's a lot of stuff I noticed even just right away that's in lines. Lines like this, like they kind of want you to point the sword and then blast them all in the line. Everything shakes when you sword stuff, which feels good. Look at the UI. But I don't know for score yet if you're, I know you want to be sorting. I already took a hit. I don't know if you want to be sorting like everything, period. See, we ran out of sword there. See, already, this is already getting the turbo tunnel from Silvergun. I don't know if you want to be meleeing or if you want to be releasing or whatever. Like, I don't... there was that score section earlier. We'll look at that if we get through the story mode or whatever. Something nice is they have the button for your spread like that, and they have the button for your normal cave, like focus in. You can focus in while doing the sword, so you don't have to be like max speed while swording all the time. I haven't played that many like indie or doujin shmups. This one yeah, Kyle, like Cave Maniac STG is the reason we're streaming this right now. He like threw this in Discord where, and he's like, "Hey, this is out." I'm like, "What the hell? This shit's out right now." So we have super. I assume we just burst this shit. It looks like if we point blank with wide, we do more. If we can like get up. So if we're invuln, maybe you just point blank and hold wide. The like boss is like conveniently. So I don't know if it's better here to get an extend or health. Maybe if you die, your like chain eats stuff. Is Delta really coming out? That's another one I've been wanting to learn R-Type Delta for forever. I think that game looks so good. But just never had an excuse to do it. So if that drops, man, there's too much shit. I still gotta make the Batsugun and the Futari thing. And then we do Dojo stuff. I've seen this, you could like move these around. I'm not too sure how the rate thing works in the top right. I've seen that like go down or up, like it's sticking at like 90s and stuff. This sword is most points. I assume that anything that we can sword, we want to. By the way, any section that has the like not Dragon Saber, the other dragon game. Any section that has like this visibility stuff, I think this does it good where you see the enemies still. There's like I think it's in Callus Cup right now or something. One of the Namco games that's got the completely fucked section where you can only see like directly next to you. But it's like an old school stage where there's still enemies doing shit and like walls and stuff. Let me make sure I don't skip it. I set my buttons weird. I'm a big fan of all the fonts and stuff. Like this instantly reminds me of like R-Type Delta stuff. The way that all the UI is. I think we just want to kill these. We haven't seen any of the blue bullets that you could get rid of with the sword. You see how the sword went away? We're like holding it, and then it will go away eventually. I assume you just melee, and then you hold it for the last, and you get like extra tick. Maybe it doesn't matter, maybe it's like extra damage. I don't know, I like how everything glows. Oh, we got tagged. I assume we're gonna get through all this on normal just because the way it's set up, since we have 3 HP, and there's even the extend thing, like on that mid-size pickup. That I don't know, I've only seen like this first stage and part of stage 2. Actually, we have super. Do we get a lot of points? You can't sword during this. I don't know if killing things with that is good or bad. Maybe you just burst things down with that, or maybe you like burst it and then when it's done then you sword. I don't know. I'm curious to look at like people who actually know what they're doing once we're not blind here. Like I saw Wes posted his clears, and Mars has like a demo clear where he S+ to everything. Rank B, I think it goes to S+. Oh, that's interesting. Our HP's still down. So I guess you can, like, 1cc the story mode, and then it'll probably just send you back to stage select if we die or whatever. Or just have it as repeat if we die. I didn't even mention, I think this is a caravan game. So like, oh yeah, the sword gets rid of those, that's nice. So we probably get hit those without even worrying about that. Oh, sounds good, Wes. Yeah, I'm like ultra blind to this, so it should be cool. I'm stoked to look at your replay. Oh, once we're past through here. This soundtrack is so good. I don't know how so you see at the top there's a timer. So I think it works like your caravan game or your like Zero Ranger as a mode like that, or like Eschatos, where you kill shit fast and then stuff will spawn. Ooh, that's kinda... that feels good. So like aim it at the front and then hit everything. My first experience with something like that is like Terraria, when you got the big worm boss and you hit every single part for a shit ton of numbers. This might be a part where the twin stick might be nice, just to carve through bullets below. There is like a different aiming mode. Okay, they don't wall you on the side. I guess I could have supered here. Let's just kill it with sword. I guess we'll just take the health. We'll experiment later with what the extend does or whatever. The response is also really good, the like input delay. I always worry about that. Like input delay is like game ruining for me. There's one of the special things. I wonder if there's... oh, we got tagged. I wonder if there's two. If we got like both sides or whatever. We streamed Gigawing 2 the other day, and I was looking at Ben, who's got like a hella good score on that, and noticing there's like bomb pickups and stuff. Yeah, I don't know this dev at all. The music's fucking tight. Your replays are survival. Went through, nice. Second place, goddamn, that was fast. I'm like, I can't craft scoring stuff. I have to only copy. I have to copy from people actually building stuff. It's hard. But yeah, just survival clears is what I like. I haven't scored a game in forever. I think if I score a game, we might be looking at Raiden Fighters too. Because the survival route's not too different. Outside of like... well, it's got like... so nothing here we could reflect. You see how those blew up? It blew up like kind of big. I don't know if that's like an explosion radius or not. We could cut these down. Do these blow up when they're near us, or do they blow up when we hit them? These little like yellow rods. Maybe those detonate when... oh! Did these lasers get blocked by something? I feel like I should have died. Let's just pop this and see how we do. Can we point blank you like this? I tried to see if we could get the wide shot, if it like would do more damage than the while point blanking. I'm noticing a lot of lines. They like, it seems like they want you to hit with like the sword release. Oh. I'm pretty sure this was on the store page, this pattern, but it looked way crazier, so I think that was the hard mode. I have no idea what's in the hard mode. I got tagged. So we do have... I think we have one life, so we just died. Here we go. I don't know... do we have super? We don't yet. I think that green on the bottom right is it. Maybe it'll glow once we have it. I'm not sure the disadvantage of picking life over extend or vice versa. Futari Maniac is a good one to go for. What up, Caffeine? This game's pretty cool so far. Futari Maniac's a... there's a last shmup slam. A guy like crushed Futari Maniac there. That'd be a fun one to look at. So I think Halcyon's our shit. I think, like, we betrayed these. I think we did the steal their ship, use it against them kind of thing. We, like, hit them with the Ketsui. Rank C, we did die there. So I haven't seen any of this one at all. I'm not sure if we got hit, because our health is... No, we didn't get refilled on stage 2, so... Oh! Alright, we evened it out. These are just shooting aim, we'll just tap. What are you guys? Alright, what is this gonna be? These are blue, let's see if we can sword them. Does doing this take away our sword? It doesn't, so only like hitting the enemies is taking away the like special bar. Oh! So I think the safe thing on that guy, you probably just sit and shoot him, and then you hold sword whenever the blue wave comes in, and then that one's probably free. I bet you could get yourself in an ugly situation with these if those are aimed. Oh, they're gonna close in. How far do you go? Oh, you keep going, so you gotta kill the one in the middle so you could go around. That's kind of cool. Oh god! Alright, anything that makes a wall, we're gonna make sure we kill those right away. Those seem to be the immediate problem. Oh, damn, we got fucked up. So this is what it's like whenever you got left the nonsense text. Any Undernight players in here where they got the like completely nonsense English paragraph there? That's my favorite of that stuff. Alright, what are we gonna do now? We're gonna take out all the walls. Anytime those walls appear, we're taking those down immediately. I'm gonna try making sure to shoot as well. Since, I mean, we're not scoring, that doesn't matter right now. I bet you have your sword prepped for these, like, right away. You get the one out of the way immediately. So let's see, you would just shoot and then pop sword. Our sword comes back in time for this. Wow, it died pretty fast. It almost looked like we got hit, but that was just a screen shake from the explosion. I do really like that you could slow down while using the sword. So let's get rid of the middle. Oh, you didn't die. There it is. Maybe meleeing will give us more damage with this. Did we get hit? We did. Maybe we want to melee those so we get like more ticks of the sword, because shooting it didn't seem to do. Here's our hyper. We're just going to blow that to get rid of these walls. I think we're completely invuln in hyper. I don't know if there's a timer somewhere on the screen that'll show how long that'll last or whatever. So we're gonna try meleeing here. Maybe this was a better spot to do that. Oh! We gotta remember this guy is those walls didn't move at all, so maybe we just clear out the two and then you hold your sword. So there's like a... Yeah. The way my shit's set up, I missed the call. They have like... Oh, this guy's interesting. They have like optional MGS calls you could do like mid-mission. Oh! Maybe we lean... How far to the side do you go? Maybe we just go to whatever side he's not. Give us... Ooh! I'm gonna be making sure to hold focus a lot more. I keep being at full speed. Keep ramming stuff. We do have hyper now, but I kind of want to do this around the world. This looks pretty neat. Alright, do we need to... Let's just make sure to keep holding slow. Tagged by the N. Fuck it, we just popped this. So this is what it's like here. This is what's like wide. I think we just wide on everything. So if we grab and extend, does that impact our score at all? These we can't. We have the Batsugun. The Batsugun Jupiter lightsabers. We can't hit these at all. Ooh, but I could hit them. I'll have to pay more attention there, see what the best route is. Slow! What the fuck? Yeah! I was not ready for that. They have a... So, I bet... So I guess these don't kill you... I'm not sure if the other ones... You see the bubble on the blue shots? I don't know if the previous ones of these enemies were glue. Let's like craft our way through here. Whoa. Good luck optimizing this. I want to see that section for score. Whew. Yeah, just add nonsense quotes in artistic shit is always fun. I still need to do Devil Blade reboot. I have that one. I haven't messed with it. It looks really good. The glow of that game reminds me a lot in this. Alright, let's be careful. We have 2 life. We've already reset the stage once. Let's just not die. Those ones didn't have a bubble, those blue shots. I'm gonna actually just hold this. And then whenever the blue comes in, we'll sword. That's probably the safest thing. Ooh. I'm gonna hold super until we're scared or it's about to die. It's down a health bar. I'm just ready to pop that for when I do something stupid. Let's just pop it. The parts did a lot of damage. The bosses are pretty fast. I think it's just because super. I know Devil Blade's got a bunch of difficulty modes. I saw some people complaining about the memo in it, so I assume the harder ones are mean. The world egg. Boom. We got some currency. I think that's just for the, like, codex. Get yourself some bonuses. Yeah, D. Is that slow? Can you hit an F in this game? This is cool. I'm a huge fan of anything Space Colony. What's that one Neo Geo game that's made by the post-Raiden people? A Blazing Star? That one has one like this. That's fucking awesome. You're in a colony and then you drop down in something like this. Whew. Those aren't too bad to dodge. We get a lot of these. Probably just there for the caravan element. You, like, know when those are gonna happen. You sort them hella early. Oh, God. We only had 1 life. I want to see how fast we could kill those and progress the caravan along. So as soon as these guys are done... So is that right now? That was enough sword for all of them, so that's clearly like a thing they want you to do. Is like sword all of those, because we just had enough energy for that. Oh god, I'll stop playing up there. Oh, the head kills all of them. Well, right now we just care about the head. How do we not die to you? Is the wide good enough? Maybe you just sit here with sword. You like hit all of them immediately. Oh, this... Do they go back? Is this like... It is. It's like a Silvergun. Because we're shooting to go slow, it's like triggering the ones ahead. So we gotta be fast on that, or... Uh-oh. What is this? That wasn't anything. Oh, now we got the real stuff. Alright, how about you? What is the thing we want to kill right away? Went down pretty fast. Alright, I think... Is this it? Okay, that's it. I'll reach over every time. So I think these are optional. I just assume in arcade mode when you're going through you don't get these, so it doesn't cut it. It's weird like how do you stick a story in a shmup? Because you have games where they put in like the voiceover like during the shmup. But when they're like if you're playing like one of the write-ins where the like that's going on, if you can't speak the language, you can't hear the voiceover. Or like SDOJ, the story mode in that. So it's like while playing, it's just kind of going. For story mode, since this is more relaxed, I think that's fine. Alright, this is interesting. Do we want to go back up or this way? I don't want to get slammed way too hard on the top. I think we have super. Whew. I'm a huge fan of the glow in this. Like, my favorite Toho bullet to dodge are the glowy bullets. I should just pop super there. You build 2 supers per stage, maybe? So, like, maybe we just do it on the mid-boss. So, I don't see for right now, as we're going through, why I would pick life instead of extend. I assume there's a... God, the sword won't come back! I gotta rely less on the sword and actually shoot things. Okay, I wasn't sure if the sword would aim down, right? But it seemed to track that fine. I'm like, that might be a twin stick moment. Yeah, those games have it, like, yapping the whole way through. I think, yeah, I don't know the best way to stick story in shmup. The Toho format kind of works because there's not really like a concentrated thing. Since it's like sandboxy, so that's like good enough. We're on like stage 4. I think there's 6 or 7 stages. This seems like a final boss sort of name. But we're only on, I think this is 3? Oh boy. I don't know what this is. I don't know what that was. If those were just signs. We're gonna want to be going fast here. And she's got her own sword. I should pop Hyper. Alright, do we want the side parts first? I assume we get rid of these fast. Maybe the survival strat is you would like hyper these turrets out of the way immediately. Oh. Okay, you don't have invuln afterwards. Cool, I'll have to start paying more attention. I think I'm getting hit by the big wave. Or the sword in the middle. Yeah, it took a while to get that left turret down. So now there's no... Oh god, it shoots forward. Like the DDP DNA bullet. Is it ever gonna swing that at us? Because right now it just seems like it's shoving us out. Maybe we hyper like a lot, because look at our hyper gauge. We just used it, it's about to build back up. Maybe you're supposed to be sorting on the opposite side of like whatever side the sword's on here. Oh my god, what the fuck? We only have 1 life remaining, we gotta be careful. Is it gonna... Alright, what's the cue for it to rush us? That's the cue. Alright, it's holding vertical. It's on like one of the diagonals. You probably just move up. Alright, this time I'll pay more attention. Hey, we are on core. Alright, this time I'm gonna not get hit by shit. We've been taking it too easy because we have stage restart and extends and shit. Alright, what was the things we need to worry about on this stage? So far, the biggest spooky moment was the last one where it dumped the walls that you had to speed kill. Let's just kill the heads on these. Maybe you want to be doing that anyway, because you're still getting the chips from the entire parts. So let's see here. Do we just sort everything here? Did we get tagged? We did. We need to be lower. Next time, we'll just be slower. Can we sword you? No. We have to shoot you. We're gonna try this, moving over here, because whenever I shoot up ahead, I keep hitting these early, so maybe they'll come up whenever I move up. That was like a problem in Silvergun. Oh my god. Alright, let's be careful. Remember, these are gonna come down. So we got these that move normal. Now we got the salamander. Oh, those aren't bad at all. That's just one of them. Now let's just pop this. That's not even a hard part, but whatever. We're gonna leave this guy on red. Oh, are we at boss now? Yo, what up, Gigabyte? We're on Steam right now. This just came out like yesterday. I had no clue. Ah! We need to go all the way down. Fucking Christ. This came out yesterday. And I didn't know anything about it until yesterday. And then it kind of ticks a lot of the boxes of something I like. So we're jumping right in. We're doing the story mode right now. So it's just going stage by stage as we blindly get hit by everything. So we're gonna try to pick up extend off this guy. We kind of hit it a few times post-death. I don't think you could get all three of them. There's like that one, there's a couple games where they have that like triple power-up system where you get in the middle and get all of them. Like that one Neo Geo new one. Yeah, I wonder if there's a survival penalty for the caravan stuff. Oh, we got tagged there. That's a bit spooky. Because there's the caravan stuff at the top with the timer. As we kill stuff, the next section spawns more. I don't know if that matters if we're playing for not score. Alright, we already got through you. Alright, what did we fuck up on here? We just got hit a bunch. We just got hit a bunch by... Okay, yeah, this is just your giant battleship approaching. What if we just super right away and then start building up the next one? I think the timer's just at the bottom right for when that's about to end. That's what we look at. Fuck. Woo! I didn't get hit on these. It's a little more lenient than it looks, I guess. Ah, we got tagged. I think we got tagged by the actual melee sword there. Maybe we play the corner. We just focus on hitting these down until these parts are gone. And that way we don't have to move too much. We do something like this, maybe. And now it's like, now we're clear to... Wow, we got most of this side already. See, this is way more relaxed than worrying about getting tagged by the middle sword. I am worried once this part starts again. I don't know when it's gonna... Is that shooting? It's not. That probably just signals the section. We are about to... At the moment, it looks like it's gonna rush. I'm about to mash hyper. It's in the middle, so I don't think it's gonna do it right now. It's still like shooting these. Okay, now it's definitely gonna do it. So it's rushing here. I'm gonna hold up just to see if it would dodge it. Maybe we just hold horizontally at the bottom. I need to be in here. That sucked. This should go down not too bad though. So, you're gonna rush. See it like charged up. I guess we go up. I didn't want to move right because I mispositioned the big sword swipe badly. Oh. Oh, is that our caravan penalty? Did we run out of time? Oh, am I ass? Damn, I didn't think I was that slow. Oh yeah, Choren Shaw is the OG triple power-up thing. I like the crossbar too. I like it more than just just having the circle. Man, I guess we'll be more aggressive at shooting the middle. We were shooting the parts a bunch. I'm gonna try still leaning on a side, but we're just gonna make sure we're still hitting the middle, and then it's probably fine. I'm getting opened up by stage 4. This is our 3rd attempt, I think. We have to figure out the best thing to do at the mid-boss. I'm not gonna hyper until the mid-boss, and then we're just gonna save hyper for when that's hard. I did that bad. What am I doing? We're gonna play turbo safe. We're gonna be shooting things with our shot and using the range sword. I think the melee, unless it's like a section like this where it's pretty controlled, we should probably not worry about until we actually know what we're doing. I need to be on the left side. You know what, can we reset that? We're too early. Alright. We're gonna be playing turbo safe this run, and we need to check. You see at the top, so our timer right now is 5 minutes. We are gonna check on the boss to see if that's the same timer. Because maybe if we take a long time during, like I am now. Maybe if we take a long time here, maybe we have less time on the boss, or maybe there's like a reset on the boss or something. Okay, we got you fast. Those it seemed like we could outpace the bullets by tapping, so we can melee those safely. We are just shooting you guys. We're not gonna get up in there. I'm gonna preemptively get up ahead. That's cutting it close. I didn't know if we had enough time. Let's trigger you guys first. I don't want those to slam back down on us. So what was the danger on this section? Is it just those... It's just the yellow shots, I guess, on here. I get worried about that explosion if that'll tag us because it looks big. Alright, this is where we hypered before. I got greedy. I probably should have hypered there. I didn't know if that thing would die or not. But it worked out. Leave you on red. Alright. Cool. Whew. Is it best that we just follow along with this? I guess it is. We have enough around the world room. Ooh, I got worried we got close into the middle too fast. Now we need to get in there. This is a cool one to dodge. Big fan of this pattern. That was so close. What hit me? There's maybe a lingering blue, or I just probably tagged Alright, it's about to die. Just fuck it, we go. That one, you see how it's so thin in the middle? I think there we just use the focus whenever we're hypering. Is there any threat to us meleeing these? It's just those shots. Okay, look at the timer. We're at 2 minutes. I'm picking... Oh my god, they leave... Okay, at least they're... Oh, I'm gonna hold sword and dodge as insurance. Alright, we got 2 minutes. Yeah, that mid-boss is fucked up. I haven't tried out restricted mode. What up, Apple Green? So far, I only tested like stage 1 and then we booted upstream, and it seemed like the recommended aimed it fine, even without like a right stick. That'd be funny if the caravan timer was still going on this. Restricted feels really off. Gotcha. I don't know. It'll be interesting to look at, like if you look at Wes's run, I'd probably look at whatever he's doing. Whatever setting he has it on, you probably stick with that one. Alright, we have 2 extends. 2 hits. Surely we can beat the stage 4 boss. Okay, so we fucked up last time because of the timer. So this time... Oh god, the timer's going. Give me the boss. We are gonna hit the boss. We're gonna be on the opposite side that the sword is. Like this. And we'll just dodge bullets. That'll be fine. I don't think we have to worry about... Okay, this is... That wave looks a lot scarier than it actually is. Our sword is homing in on the side parts. So, I'm not sure if we just want to be shooting. Like, you want to kill the side parts for score, but right now, we don't want to die to timeout like before. It seems like the sword's not in... Let's just pop it. Let's use full focus here, so we hit everything. Because the only thing the parts are, it's adding these yellow bullets, and these are fine to dodge right now if we just want to kill it. We got 1 minute left, and we've downed it halfway. If we build another hyper, we're good. Maybe we want... Are you gonna charge? Oh, you do charge. While we have iframes, let me... No, it's hitting the parts instead. We need to line you up while you're here so our sword actually goes through and hits you. Because we have half a minute. We'll build hyper in time. We have the lives to spend, we just don't have much time. And we keep hitting not you. Let me get mad aggressive. We're running out of time. There we go. Okay, I think... It seems like preference. Gotcha, that's interesting. We might have to go look at whichever mode. I don't even know what restricted does, really. There's a couple parts that seeming like it'd be nice to have the twin stick. That's oddly tight on damage. I think it's expecting you to run up and melee the boss more. So that time we were just shooting at it. And a lot of our swords that we were shooting were getting shot at the parts. It seemed like it did a lot once we actually could get up to it and melee it. Our shot's green now. This track's pretty good. Oh, did we... Okay, I heard there was an alt shift, because when you pick arcade mode, it has like the second one. Is this the other one? It's a lot slower. So like even when using let's check you out. You got rid of my sword. You get grazed now. Moving close fires missiles? That seems like a roguelike mechanic. I'm like, that's interesting as like a main thing. So like if we... Yeah, every time we graze it shoots. I don't think I've seen a game where grazing like literally gives... we don't have a sword to deflect that. We can't deflect the blue bullets on these guys. There's a lot of games where grazing will give you your mechanic in order to do damage, like building hyper or things like that. But I don't think I've... Are we underwater? It's a cool effect. Get to channel our Toho player and just try to graze every single bullet in the middle of craziness. What is our... I'm getting hit everywhere. What is our special then? Our special just shoots a homing wave out. It goes pretty often. Well, I like the sword. It's kind of cool having the instant bullet you shoot when you graze. That's interesting. Like, how do we get through you guys who, like, you had sword before to, like, insta-kill? Oh, there's a... We got more Silvergun blocks. Fuck. Alright, how do we avoid the blue? Let's focus on that. You just move up, I guess. See how they curved? I don't think they get hit around you. Oh, we need to kill one of you, or both of you. We don't have hyper. We have to remember anytime we see the enemies that create walls that they're not going to stop or anything. Oh, the music's going in. Do we have a method of getting rid of the blue bullets? I assume in arcade mode you pick whatever ship. So like you'd get the sword advantage of not having to deal with these bullets, and then on this ship you'd have the advantage of you being able to shoot things since you're grazing more of them. We got fucked up. What's our resources at? Restricted turns auto aim off and aims it with the where you move, and then you can lock it. Yeah, that's interesting. That's either like the goat tech or it's gonna be a pain in the ass. Remy, we're just on normal right now. We're just going through story mode and just running into everything blind. I haven't seen any runs yet, so we're just dipping in here. People keep posting like things about that there might be like spoilers in this. So I assume like I wasn't ready for the transition to like the second fighter in here. So I tried not to look at any runs or anything. Usually I just look at replays all day. We saw these guys before. This was on a previous stage. Can you graze if it's Toho, you can't graze the same bullet twice. If it's like Radiant fighters, you can graze them over and over. I think you can graze it multiple times, because look how fast this is ticking. So we don't even need to be like trying to graze all of them. We just need to be grazing one of them, I guess. A lot. Or if we ever see like, or I don't know, a patch or two, I don't know. And then I don't know if I should be spamming the shit out of special. It builds up really fast when we're grazing there. Oh, there's a health. Did we miss it? No, it'll bounce back. I was about to get hit. This looks the same. We'll probably just hold focus on that for this guy. It's just the first few stages where they are wide, where it seems like wide was better. You graze the same bullet multiple times. Yeah, I'm like, I know in Radiant fighters, you'll have like an enemy shoot an aim shot downwards, and you're just like ticking the same one over and over and over and over and over. Toho, you can't do that, so when you see the like psycho plays, they'll like be up at the top and like swinging around trying to like get everything. Probably for this game, it's better that, is that it? We have a minute 20. Maybe this was like the tutorial for this ship. For this game, that's probably way better because it's counted to your damage. Yeah, look at this. They're trying to do the like FMV effect. Like that. Where are we? Ally. Oh shit. So we're on our sword again. They ripped our ship. This is like an enemy on the first bit. So we can shove you around. Do you block bullets for us? Can we do the Kingdom Grand Prix thing where we like fuck around with the NPCs? My favorite game with the ally, Hyper Duel, the very last stage, one of the mid-bosses you fight, who's like your rival, fights the end boss with you. And they can get like slammed by the bullets and everything. Approaching the incubator. They're like... this is neat. They're not quite aimed. But one of them seemed like a bit ahead of us. Okay, yeah, anytime we see these missiles, we're just gonna be holding up. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if we can collide with these things here. I'm gonna hold sword out so these don't hit us. Or they do hit us. You probably just pop Hyper here. How long is this section? Okay, we can be on the side here without getting hit. It's just the turrets there you have to worry about. So, I guess you can clear a side and then build a lot more room than just the middle there. Whoop. Ooh. That makes sense with the restricted being for arcades, since we... Like, the sections where they're coming up seem like it's weird without it. There's a bug where shooting and then hold sword slightly off-center. Hopefully that's a thing. I imagine that could be patched fairly fast. Yeah, I've noticed, like, the caravan sections, they kind of have the ones... we've seen like a bit of the quick Zaka waves. If it's busted, if it's like bad by design, then that would suck. If it's like if it's bugged, then hopefully like they change that or whatever. And then we'd... Otherwise, maybe we all just be playing on controller. Alright, what should we worry about? We can only hit the middle. That's a fuck you laser. What is the visuals type for that? We need to find out the indicator for that. There was a cast bar on some of the enemies on an earlier stage. I didn't see a cast bar. I was like looking right at it as it shot that laser. So I'm not sure... I'm just trying not to get hit right now. Oh, there's a big fucking line. I've been missing the big line that's showing when it's going off. So just as soon as that touches us, then you just dip off to the side. I should be hypering a lot more. We need an extend. I still don't know. Oh, I picked up health instead. Uh-oh. The health gave us an extra bar even though we were maxed. So I'm not sure... I'm not sure if that's permanent. Like, do we have 4 health and then if we die and pick up the... Like, use an extend when we have 4? Or is it just like a temp HP? Yeah, hopefully that's a thing they address. It's like, I prefer playing something like this on stick. Well, it's shrinking our... I really like when Eshkatos does this and it like manipulates the playfield. Alright, we can sort these blue ones. Do we want to be meleeing? This looks really easy to melee during that section and get a lot of damage. We have 2.5 minutes. Our hitbox is tiny. This is like some Larsa pattern. You dodge like one of the last phase Larsa patterns. So like micro dodging and shit. We are still grazing even though we're on the... Alright. Let's... Whoa! We're out of the... Yeah, I got tagged. We moved out of the barrier. I don't know if that's gonna like kill us if we stay out there too long. Or if it'll just shove us back in. Patterns like these would be really bad if the delay is bad, but luckily the delay seems good. We don't have any extends. This is our last one. This has final boss energy on it. Is this stage 6? I wasn't sure if there's 5 or 6 or 7 stages. We're just gonna look at the red ones. The blue ones are getting deleted. This is getting faster, but it's still like we probably just melee that. Oh, not shrinking there. We're low on health, so I don't want to test like moving outside of our boundaries. Here's the not Undertale boundary. Now we got our friend back. If they had the sword and we were the friend, then this would be a lot easier. Because they would be swording the random things. Are we getting grazed for being on the side here? Or is that just an effect to tell you, like, get the fuck away, you're on the boundary? Da. Oh, we do have this. We should probably kill it before we run out of time. I should have popped it. Oh no. Alright, time to lock in. We're about to eat shit. This is our last life. If it keeps repeating though, this will be fine. We haven't gotten hit by these yet. Alright, grazing gives score. It's probably just the other ship where it converts to damage. Took longer to realize. Yeah, it does. It's not. Ooh, look at that. That's cool. It's not obvious that this TLV. Oh shit! It's not obvious that you are in pain when you're like moving on the outer edge, because it doesn't like kill you or anything right away. This is the first pattern. Is it gonna go through all the boss patterns? And we have the full 16x9 to work with. There's no like barrier here. That's a pretty good, cool way to do the final boss. Have it be using the whole play space. Oh, we have both now. Alright, let's make sure we're grazing. Oh, or die. We are a combination of both ships now, so our graze is actually shooting off stuff. There's the not Final Fantasy cast bar names. I think if we just hold the sword out for the blue, maybe that's best. The will to power. You see the background go with the music? Is that gonna be... Is that a signal of something? Oh, we need to hold up. No, we're just gonna... Since it's blue, we're just gonna hold sword when those come down. So let's just focus on yellow. The moment the moment we see blue and peripheral, let's just pop sword. So there it is now. Oh no, there's the... I still never figured out what's the... Does it... If it's holding it horizontally, it feels like it's guarding itself. I wonder if we can even melee it while it's doing that. So like, when it... So it's like, it's got sword out. What happens if we melee? I can't tell. Think we have hyper? We do. Look at that health bar. So red below was the last one. Just straight up they throw anima at us. They're like going full PS1 on us. Look at this horizontal one. We're gonna get the entire... We just gotta find whatever we just gotta find whatever horizontal bullet's going and then just hug that one. Maximum damage. Oh. Like the shaky text. I've been working on a game that's been... Sure, we'll accept. Oh shit. Do we get... Does anything change based off these? Oh. Wait, do we still have time? They're gonna... There's like that one Toho boss that like will have different shit. Is this the... let's try not to die. Drain. I assume that we're not gonna die if we go in those, but maybe if we stay in there too long, we get fucked up. That is my guess. Oh my god, look at this. I haven't played a 16x9 game in a minute. We have so much room to... There's so much room to work with. Oh. Such a confirm... Is this gonna put us back at the start, or is it gonna put us back at the TLB? Oh, I gotta catch up. IMAX Schmuppin's pretty funny. Let me get one try, and then if I get fucked up here, you could give me whatever. Okay, we are going to TLB. Oh shit. I'm gonna try the other decisions. We'll see if it has an immediate impact on patterns. I was thinking of like Satori. Like Satori based off what ship type you are. You get different pattern. Let's make sure to graze. We are not on a timer, so we don't have to worry about that. I wonder if grazing the lasers is good. I'll be honest, I think I'll just use whatever ship's best. But it would be interesting if this ship is really good for the arcade clear when we eventually do that. Because I do really like... we need the sword to make that easier. We're dodging everything manually. Let's get all of you guys out of the way. Unrelated note, I've been labbing Ikaruga. This is very much taking a lot of the treasure shit. I thought we got hit there, but we didn't. I was like, all the Radiant Silvergun and Ikaruga skills that you build are not carried over in that many things. I'm like, yes, finally, something where I could use that. I say as we game over each stage. I'm just not gonna fuck with the sword. I don't know how their sword interacts with us right now. I'm just too scared of getting whacked by it. Like if we... Ooh, do you see that red flash? I don't know if that's because of something I did. Or if because of I should hyper it there. Or if something to do with the music. Alright, where are my friendly horizontal bullets? I don't know in this section if we could graze 2 for as long as possible. So we probably get to where 2 intersect and then you're grazing a bunch of them at once. Oh yeah, Wes, do you have a... I was looking at somebody's run that was like a pacifist run to get some ideas for the disco ball hell of stage 4. And I think I was looking at somebody's pacifist run, and then I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. I wonder what else they got. I think it was your run. So I might be plagiarizing your shit. Have you considered the value of a sword? I guess not. All I care about is grazing. I guess the value of the bullet is more important to me right now. We should be... Oh yeah, we can damage it. Was I even shooting it before? I might not have. Alright, we need to do science. What does drain do? Is it draining meter? It is draining meter. So if we need to not die, then that's fine to pop in the drain. We'll just pretend the drain doesn't exist right now, and we'll just focus on... I really thought I made it through there. I like the little gaps in these, that's cool. Uh-oh. There goes our 16x9. We're just playing that new Toho game, the FDF3. It's very... Oh, man. Alright. Time to lock in. I'm gonna mostly focus on where the red ones are. I keep getting tagged whenever the color's inverted on the red swords. I'm not even seeing those. I gotta focus on those better. Oh. Oh! What? Did we sit in the drain too much? Did we get drained all the way? Do you lose if you get your meter drained all the way? Oh, I think we were in a drain. I don't think we, like, died, because last time we just blew up and then we game overed. You're stuck here for a long time in story mode? Here we go! I didn't see a timer for the initial bit. Did a timer show up later? Look at my camera right now. It's just like... My lighting is so shit in here that as soon as that goes off, you see it goes all the way down. Anybody play Astra Libra Revision? That's what this boss reminds me of. The way the wing movement is like puppeted. The music doing stuff with the background is a cool touch. I appreciate that in everything. I've been playing Diojo, and I found out that there's sound cues on all the bosses for your like fucking hyper timings. Like I've been looking at a run where like you hyper during certain beats of the music, and it's a way to auto time it. So you have like iframes for everything. I really like hard, specific like choreography like that. Oh, help! Alright, so I don't see a timer. We do have hyper right now. Since I don't think there's one right now, might get... I blinked. This is the part where we need to be watching for the blue. So I'm not gonna sword. I'm not gonna sword until we see blue. And then we're gonna just move up and hold sword for... make sure we don't get tagged. It seemed like that blue shot hit us above us while the sword was holding down below. And we didn't get a hit point taken from the blue shot. So maybe just as long as we're holding sword, we're invuln to blue? Maybe? I don't know. That might... I'm leaning towards no, but that would be important if that's a thing. We need to be grazing more. Alright, back to Animo. One life taken. Let's try to Venn diagram these. So we like... Or maybe not. That was so much scarier than I thought it would be. I don't know how we lived there. Alright, let's just be safe. Okay, still no timer. We got an Astrolibra player. I gotta finish that. I'm like 20 hours in and then stuff happened. I didn't, oh, it gets taken out. Are we doing damage? It's blue. Maybe that's past this. Is this the DBFZ or Marvel players? Is purple and then blue, or is it blue then purple? For life bars. Maybe it gets hit on, or maybe is the first decision like drain its health and then the like. Oh, there's a timer. Okay, we're hypering this shit. I need damage. Oh, the hyper gets rid of the bullets. I didn't even notice that. I was just playing up off the iframes. Okay, they're last resort. A really good Neo Geo game if you haven't tried it. It's like pretty low-key. We're not gonna worry about the drain. Maybe the drain is important because the sword is how we max DPS. And maybe the drain, like... Alright, we're popping this just in case the drain... Oh no, we are doing no damage. We need the sword, like, optimally. So I'm gonna be... Oh, I lost so much time by dying. Good God. We need to be swording and grazing, like, super, super, super hard. Oh... Is this where you had trouble? Is this where you had trouble on this part? Because of the damage race? Oh, God. Yeah, I noticed that on the last one. It, like, went by pretty fast. I didn't think we'd be losing this to damage race. I wonder if we needed to have damaged it more at the before the timer started. Or if it'll always be at that timer and then you have to optimize. Because I didn't feel like I was doing terrible. I could have been sorting from the start. There are things you could do to make it easier. Okay, my guess. Yeah, here's our plan. We're just gonna melee and try grazing all the bullets. We're just gonna be up close and then like spamming on the bullets to try to get as much. And then maybe the drain is draining our hyper. I don't think it is. I think it's draining sword. That's my current guess. We're gonna try picking the option 2 decisions. Oh no, you're good. Ugh. Alright, here we go again. We actually made it there with a lot of lives. The lives wasn't the problem. Oh, don't worry, I missed that if you're worried if it's a spoiler. Maybe drain is draining the timer. That's an interesting idea. I'm gonna look at that. I can see that being thing. Right now the health bar is red. Now that we're a bit more comfy here, I'm gonna get more comfy with trying to sword for damage. I wonder if this is that dude's actual code in the background for the game. Just like, fuck it, I'll just screen cap it and throw it on. Or if it's got some like... This seems like the game that's leaning on the like Zero Ranger Undertale-y kind of lore type stuff. So maybe they have like shit in there if you actually pause it. Or maybe it's just or maybe it's just the game or whatever. Oh, I need sword. Where's my sword? I need to be safe. Our sword doesn't drain when we absorb bullets. But we're not shooting. Maybe there we just hold it for the whole time just to be safe. This seems... God, I keep forgetting to... Ooh! Okay, we're gonna dodge, and then we see blue, we're just gonna hold up and hold sword. There's blue. It's coming in eventually. I see it in my peripheral. Where are you? There you are. So I held up into it, and it didn't seem like I got hit by it. Should I hyper? Well, that's a good spot anyway. We probably want to go into the last section with hyper. I don't remember what the right before that section is, though. I also haven't been paying attention to if our shot increases the hyper gauge, or if we need to be sorting. It's going up while we're shooting, but that could also be because of the grazing. Okay, we have a lot. It's a lot more lenient to dodge the big wave than it feels. Alright, here's a packet too. Any DFK players, you know the like stage 2 tank where you like point blank 2 of these for like 9 trillion hits? That's one of the first score games I ever tried to learn. As like a new shmup player, trying to learn the Jamer's route of like DFK was fucking me up. It drains your score. I'm okay with that. Alright, what? We disagree. It did a lot of damage. Alright, we're gonna point blank its ass. And then let's see agree. It looked like the same amount of damage. You do have to move this, because nothing's so... Oh, did we need to pick faster? There's like one more decision. Next time we'll try rapid firing it to pick it faster. I'm gonna hyper. So we can start building hyper. Alright, I'm gonna prioritize sword, and then we're... Can we run into the egg? I've been assuming we can. But our lives are not of a concern right now. Is hyper no good? That's doing no damage. Oh, look at that. Those two red ones align there perfectly. That was cool. Wait, what's going on with the... I'm like mashing special now. I think I know what's going on. Oh, the post KO bullet. It seemed like I was holding shot and I've been like mashing this. Dude, I thought we lost. Did we double KO? Did we win off double KO? Or did we just win? I think... I want to say the give... I'm gonna guess. I was like 100% sure we died. I mean, you could think like you want. I don't know what happened there. Hyper isn't strong? Yeah, yeah, you're right. We like went... It didn't do shit on that final. You got the win and timeout dialogue at the same time? That's fucking funny. I'll take it. So my guess on the end there, I couldn't see my shot. And I didn't seem like my sword was going out at the very, very end. So I thought for a second maybe I was on the other ship. So I just started mashing. And I couldn't tell if my grazing was just that was what was shooting, or if I was building the other ship special or whatever. Timer probably extra second. It's got the blazing star thing where it hits 0 for like... Blazing star is like a boss where the timer hits 0 before it times out, and then the boss is alive for like 20 to 30 seconds more before it actually leaves. Cool. Sound and visuals go hard on this. The damage race is interesting. There's a like stage 4 boss and this one, they like made you have to damage pretty hard. I don't know if that's because when you're doing the mechanics properly and not just doing whatever, that you're doing like a whole lot more, so they bounce it around that. Our best part of this game's soundtrack easily. Presentation goes mad hard. So was what we needed to do to kill it fast just melee it a shit ton and like graze? Was there like a gimmick I missed? Yeah, see. Oh god, I can't imagine trying to S-plus this in one go. Like non-segmented. Just spam the prompts? I knew it! There was more decisions. There was more decisions. Like, it went away before. Is that supposed to be like some, Damn, we're not even on the high scoreboard. Yeah, that's a really weird... You know, if the first answer of each prompt was like the incorrect answer, then that would be interesting from like a presentation wise, because it would be like if you just don't care and you pick the wrong ones, then that's like how you succeed easier. But picking the right answer is gonna take you more time because you gotta get to the right. But it seemed like it wanted you to pick the left ones or something. Yeah, They used the cast bars, but the cast bars still had like they still had the like Metal Gear aesthetic. And then they pop in like this. This looks straight out of every fantasy JRPG, which I'll take because that shit's my favorite. I'm working on a game now that's trying to go off PS1 JRPG aesthetic. So I've been going through all of those shit like Valkyrie Profile. And just trying to like figure out how they do that style, because that style is so cool. That one's kind of magical to me. Like somehow no nostalgia on that, and it's like one of my favorite looking. How do I get out of here? So why not? Maybe I hit not confirm. So is there? Do we have stage select now? It's probably in start. No, it's there. Dude, Mass Effect 3 ending was the original ending, was the first time I got, like... That game was like, this is my favorite game of all time when that game came out. Like, as playing through it, and then you get to those endings, and it's like... Cool, I got the red one. Now let's check out the green one. It's green. That shit traumatized me. Oh, we probably got a bunch of monies. Border art's interesting, like, because it's using the 16:9 a lot. I was so pissed too, I feel you on that. I'm like, at least the additions they made were better, but like, damn. That shit hurt. Oh man, what is the plan now? Let's take a look at hard mode. We could either go straight into like arcade normal or like, but I'm the person who I want to like be labbing shit, so I would just be in training mode figuring shit out. That's not the funnest to look at. We could do story on hard mode and see how that goes. We will try story on hard mode and we'll see what happens. With the higher score multipliers, get fatter numbers. I do like that, even though you don't compare hard numbers with like normal. Oh yeah, let's see restricted. It might be too big brain for me. So how the sword normally works is it just deploys in front and then it homes on something or aims. And that seemed fine for most of it. But if you twin stick, you just aim it. But there's this one here. So you move towards and it locked by... See, it locking with the shot, but let's see... how do I confirm you? It seems like one of those... I bet this shit is OP, but I'm too dumb to route it. I'll just do like first stage real quick with it. Just to see. So let's see, so here's sword. It kind of waves like Silvergun, but not exactly. And then shot locks it. Oh, but here's the thing. Is it complete manual? So, like, let's say I aim it here. So, it's not going to hit the target of whatever's on the right. So, like, let's say we shoot it here. See, this is the routing weapon. If we don't have this, like, turbo routed, I'm going to be fucking missing this shit off screen all the time. I'm like, I see what's going on here. Any of you guys play Jamestown? There's a few ships in that have something like this. And it turns out that those ships are like really good. But like you mess with them and it's fucking weird. I do like you could do the Silvergun like yada 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 yada. You just like wiggle. But nah, this is not something I could do without routing. Same like if you play like Toho 8 with like Yomu, that stuff's too big brain for me. Where it's like it shoots opposite of where you go, but really, really slowly. Like it tracks you really, really slowly, so it's like extra weird. We're gonna try out actually the other ship. That'll be what we'll try. I don't think we could do story mode with the other ship. We'll just pop in with hard just to see what hard's like. And we'll try out this ship. Yomu's awesome in 8. Now, I've seen a lot of high scoring replays using Yomu. I feel like all the crazy gray shit I've seen has been on somebody playing Yomu. I'm too dumb to use that though. I just stick with default or like whatever the Remilia theme is. I've thought about for Toho 8 doing like a complete beginner guide for it, for like as somebody who's not a shmupper. Just as like an intro to Toho thing on like what you should be doing and stuff like that. This ship is slow. I thought about doing that because that's something I wanted like 80 years ago. I was doing Toho and didn't have any idea what was going on. So these enemies are weird because those ones like seem like they're really. Are we on hard? This feels the same so far. Did you come from behind before? You might have. I think you did. Reimu C in 11? Is, which one is C? I thought about learning 11 with one of the Marissas that has like a... I can't remember if it's Marissa Alice or if it's Marissa Patchouli. That was the shot type I thought about messing with. They're doing some like cool stuff with that. So since this is Caravan, you probably just hyper, so I guess just survival, we just pick extend. It's identical, but the bullets are faster. Is there any benefit? Why should we pick health up over extend? Like, is there a way you stack like, do you drop your combo if you die? Or like have a huge penalty on dying where you would rather have like an extra hit of leeway for score versus like just straight dying and then like dropping everything? Reimu sees the Aya speed? Oh, I forgot about... I haven't thought about that shot type in like 800 years. I forgot about that one. I remember trying that out. It's going absurd speed. I remember as always thinking it cool by like normal Reimu shot, just going, using the border. Without sword, it's kind of hard to hit the side things here. For score, I'll keep chain intact. Gotcha. So for our survival purposes, I'm ignoring the HP one and ignoring the score one. If score just gives us extends, and that's just an extend. When do we want to... Can we graze? We can graze the lasers. So we just sit... So we just sit on these. You know, can we hit it? No, it has shield. In fact, shooting it was healing it. Did you see that? I didn't notice that before. It seems like the side shot, though, it's just absorbing, not like building HP. I want to be on the diagonal so I could try to... Nah, we're just gonna graze off these small bullets. Those lasers don't last for long enough for me to get those very easily. I'm always 50-50 on grazing in games. I either like really like the graze mechanics or I hate it. Like I really don't like Raiden Fighters grazing. I like Toho grazing. Silvergun grazing's not significant, but it's a thing and it's interesting. Alright, health gives you shield at max, don't drop combo. Survival, just get extend, gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. We got a B. Is that the first time? I haven't even noticed. We have like a chain at the top left. Is that like a... Is that like just DDP style? Dude, so I learned, I've been grinding the second loop of Diojo. And now that I have like context of like how you do at least the survival route for that whole game, it's been really, really cool to look at like scoring runs by like Fufu and like the other like god players, like the SPS or whatever. The like actual goats on that game. I'm bad. And seeing them makes me almost want the chain in Diojo. The like stuff they do is so cool, but I've been like agonizing just living in that game. We do have to worry a lot about our speed in that section. Seems kind of a problem. And since this is arcade mode, getting hit is a way bigger... Before, we just kept resetting in story mode. Arcade mode, that is a whole ass extend we lose. It's weird on these bosses that seem like... Since in story mode you don't have the sword ship here, it seems weird doing it with this ship. Like, I guess you're just meant to stream and graze these. I don't think... Does the worm hit the bottom? Maybe we're safe on the bottom. I don't know how I went up. Maybe if you're safe at the bottom, you just move like that. Is this the stage with the walls? I think we're on stage 2. I think the walls are... I think the walls are stage 3. How do we deal with this without... We could probably squeeze in the gaps, worst case. It seems like section like that where you could stream and like start blasting. Oh, arcade mode also lets you do it. I guess then that's cool. We could see all the, because obviously we're not 1cc-ing this shit today. But like it'd be cool to see all the stages on hard, so that's cool. It's weird how we're pseudo-handicapped on this ship by not being able to... I'm so bad. By not being able to dismantle the blue bullets. I wonder if they prioritized... if our special shot... You know, I've been mashing the special just whenever it's up. I don't know if we want to be doing that. So, like, I'm just mashing B for every time it pops up. Should we be doing that? Or do we, like, is there any reason to hold it? I assume you just deploy it on cooldown. This pattern is going to be way harder while also needing to worry about the blue. It is also on hard mode when we've just done this pattern on normal where these are less tighter. Did you see the yellow missiles? They're getting blocked by these. I didn't notice that before. So, like, we don't have to worry about the yellow missiles at all. Unless we're swapping lanes and they're coming in. Well, we lost... I guess we still have to extend. Perfect stage 2. Is this, Is this the stage we're getting timed out on? Okay, so to deal with these, it seemed like just moving up, because they curve around and at you. You just tap up and it dodges them. They did come around for a second try. I wonder if on hard mode you have to dodge those twice. These are the walls. Here's our plan for the walls. We're gonna just graze this and hope it kills everything. Yeah, that is... Okay, this part's way easier on this ship. Okay, those are just the slow ones. We just graze the lasers and just unload. I guess this is a treasure shmup. This is just the Ikaruga release. Oh, we need to pay attention to those blue ones. Those ones weren't bubbles, so I think those would have hit. Woo! I was worried about running into the background, but that's not a thing. Not on this part. I'm bad. We probably just go full speed here. We need to play up a little bit higher. So with just a little bit extra room. We're just gonna hyper when we're scared since we've got that up. Did we get it? Did we get hit or not? I wasn't... Oh, that time we got hit. Thanks for popping in, Wes. I'm gonna go peep your runs after stream. Okay, cool. We can see all of hard mode. I think that'll be the plan. Oh, almost got hit by first enemy. Got hit by second enemy. It's weird doing these guys without... These we need to hold up. They did hit the ground. Maybe I'm tripping about them coming back around. Maybe they can hit directly behind us. Oh, imagine the juice you get, like the intersection of all three of those lasers grazing at once. It seemed like this filled up fast enough. Dude, I know. I gotta stop greeting for graze and start not getting hit. So I think it'll always have the text pop up on the enemy when it's gonna do the slow version. Because they add like the cast bar. We're gonna we need to be doing a lot more streaming. I'm kind of just moving around. Which is opening up so many more oppos. Should have died there. Should have opened up a lot of opportunities for us to get smacked. We don't have hyper yet. Should we play over here? Maybe playing at the bottom is losing a lot of range. That's bad. Alright, for this part here, do we just do normal dodging? And those are aimed. The like yellow lines are aimed, so we're just fine here. We are getting this out of the way. We should probably always save hyper for that part. Alright, now we're back to square one. So these on the other stage we could... Whew. Let's get as high as possible. Oh my god! But more room to dodge those. These are the slow ones, so let's move fast and out of the... Oh, it's combined! Yeah, see, we got hit there. So we probably have to stop holding focus and then move up pretty fast to dodge those. Alright, what part are we at? Okay, this wasn't the one we were timing out on a bunch. Wait, did we time out on this one? No, I don't think it's this one. Because we don't have to melee in the grazing shot. Because we don't have to melee, maybe it's easier to passively do damage when we don't know what we're doing like this. Because we could just hang out at the bottom, we don't ever have a reason to go up higher. I want to look at replays after this. And see, I didn't even see the blue there. I gotta pay more attention to when the blue's happening. Hey, yay. We should have hypered way before that. I'm curious what ends up being the better survival ship. Because the sword, you don't want to be up close when you're playing survival, but it's doing the damage. And it's killing blue bullets. We don't have any ability to deal with the blue bullets on this one. But we're getting more damage. So either this is the... They're so different that they have to be imbalanced in one way or another. So I'm curious what one ends up being the better one. Because these shot types are so vastly different. Whew. I wasn't sure what would happen there, but we killed both the heads at the same time. Adds this part. Like, what do we do here with with not sword, because it seems like you want to hug there with the... Alright. Oh. Yeah. Okay, it's a good thing that our grazing missiles are not hitting these, so we have a bit of control over them. Like, these, like, get insta-deleted by, help! These get insta-deleted by the sword, but here you kind of have to hit them a bit. Maybe you hold... Right now, I've been just shooting special whenever it's up. I've been just mashing it. Maybe you hold it in certain parts. Oh god. Now we have to do this on the slower ship. We do get to graze the entire time, though. We need to go fast. I think this is the coolest pattern they have in this game. I wasn't moving outwards. Alright, 3 minutes we have. Yeah, look at this cross section. That's sick for this ship. Although you get BFB'd like right away there. What do we do? Do we just have to raw dodge on those? We don't have the sword to aim behind us. Do you like shoot missile and then it hits the like... It might be too slow. I don't know. Let's see if we get messed up by the damage race this time on this one. It's a bit harder in focus to dodge that big wave. On this ship, we have to worry about that a lot more. We have to consciously swap over to speed. Woo! That's gonna be scary there. I want another crack at that mid-boss. And we need to figure out when those enemies are coming from below us. Woo. How do we deal with those on this ship? So let's see, if I pop it, it goes somewhat slow, but maybe... They shoot from behind. You see how the missiles, they go behind us? And then they move forward? Maybe that's what we do. So once that section happens... we're losing so much time because of these guys. I'm like, maybe taking a hit there was fine. Because we need time. I don't know if wider focus is better there. I am... Oh god! We don't want to go through the small ones. The rings they shoot are an issue. Do they just shoot once? That one on the left that we were just under just shot once. I'm leaning towards sword being a little easier use. Just because sections like that where the sword is brain dead on. You do have the advantage with this one though of like any of these like gray sections where they just give you an absurd amount. You just burst everything. We're in trouble. So we probably should have gotten hit there. It'll probably go away by here, right? Maybe we don't need to be as aggressive in going in the very middle as we are. We're about the same time. I'm gonna try to mash the special less because it's taking a lot of... Alright, let's see if this works. Okay, it worked for the first wave, but then we don't have to build it up again. They went behind and did have a hitbox there. But the rest, I think we just had to dodge. Alright, what were we getting messed up by here? We just weren't moving fast through these waves. That should be like the #1 thing we're prioritizing. Is anytime those waves are happening. Is there a sound cue? Whenever that section's starting, it's like a consistent tempo, but I don't know exactly what triggers the start of it. That's not the worst. Since our fast move speed is somewhat controllable, it's not too bad to get through these. Ah, I got greedy. Oh god! Get me out of here! Is it gonna move? Where are you gonna move? It's pointing. God. Shit, it's scary. We don't have to worry about damage though. It seems easier to find the— oh god. We're so close. I need some bullets to graze. I need more damage. That was easier to passively kill, but I'm gonna need specific strats on this shift to like not be eating shit everywhere. Alright, what was this one? This was the one where you got this shift. So I don't remember there being a boss at the end. So this one might not be too bad. We got lucky those shot behind us. I think those stopped. I think our special shot stopped it from ramming. This is fucking horrifying. Yeah. Oh. I think if I was to learn the route for this, I think it'd probably be on sword. But that depends on that depends how pain aiming the sword is. For yeah. I don't know if there was a thing we could do there other than just do dodges. We have a lot of room to work with and our hitbox is tiny. So we probably just focus on microing more. I like that a lot. Okay, we can't— I don't think we could be on the bottom. We are just gonna try being on the opposite side of the head. We don't have super yet. You know, being kind of like in this middle— fuck. Maybe it's easier to just be dodging in a little space in the middle than it is to keep swerving around. Yeah, let's not run into the walls like before. Oh, that's such a dick move. I don't know if the bubble hitbox is bigger whenever it's doing the slow one, or if that's just to show that it's doing the slow laser. Please die. We needed to memo that and be up ahead so we could do the graze missiles on that guy. Get him out of the way. Alright, no extend, but we do have hyper, and okay, there was a boss here. Oh, it was the double of these. It's doing the Capcom beat 'em up thing. Where first boss, now we dump you to, like, later in the game. Yeah, I've been mashing special, but there is a sound indicator for whenever it's up. And like, I guess technically you would want to always be mashing it so it comes out immediately, so you build as many as possible. These are slow. Those are like the grazing bullets. This builds us so much. I bet there's a nice cross-section area. Is our boss after this? It gave us a health. Alright, let's not get hit at the end. I think that was... Yeah, that's it. Whew. Anybody else try this game? How long did it take you to get like a 1 credit? I'm like curious to see what people have done for routing. So now we got double of our ship. I was wondering if we'd get the sword ship or not. I wonder if there's any reason to position it in any way. Like, it doesn't block anything, it seemed like. I don't know what's going on here, it's just we dip out. Like, I don't know if it can ram into enemies? It doesn't seem like it eats bullets. These are weird. They're not aimed. Or maybe they're aimed at the ally. That's a funny idea. Look, that ally's just taking out the one of the sides. What if we focus on this side? Is that the idea? Or it's kind of doing its thing. Maybe it just went over there because it saw a turret. No, it's consistently hitting that side. And if we do that, this is free. I mean, we're not scoring or anything because we're not killing shit. Oh, nice. You get the... I wonder how secret those are, or if they're just kill... what's going on here? Jesus! We probably want to be aggressive in dodging these so we don't have to dodge overlapping ones. So we probably just pick one and then go. Wide's probably better here, actually. Or I don't know. I don't know if when we were testing wide, if we were just point blanking and seeing the diff in that. Or if like getting all your wide shots is doing more than getting all of them on the focus one. Did we time out this guy? What happened on this guy? He did something. No, it was a laser. I can't believe I didn't see the line that signals that before. It like tracks you pretty hard. Did we get hit? We didn't get hit. Did it activate late? Is it shooting our ally? Whew. These are overlapping. We don't want that to happen. These are fine one at a time. The overlaps, I get overwhelmed. Those enemies tried to rush us. I've been smashing the special, though. We actually have above 1 life. It's beautiful. These last 2 have been easier than the stage 2 and 3 so far. So where'd our ally go? We don't have the luxury of sorting through these, but it's really easy dodges. Plus we get rewarded here. This is kind of hard to get up in point blank with the sword, but up here we're getting like absurd amount of damage. Look at that. Look how fast it charges. It's beautiful. Except these are going to be harder. We can't use the sword to get rid of those. Okay, those... I was gonna say those aren't a problem. I think I ran into the barrier at the bottom. Oh, what do we have? We have more than enough resources. And it's probably gonna be hard to fuck up damage. I don't think timer would be a problem here, since this ship is really easy to do a lot. Dude, this shit's dead. That's not bad. This hard is weird, because some of the sections are fucked, and some of them are... The last bit's been not bad at all. Alright, are we to TLB now? This felt like TLB status. So I think it'd be weird if... I don't know if there's an extra boss on hard. There might be. Oh, I have the sword now. We have the combo. So now we have to worry about meleeing now. We still have the graze, so we go keep grazing. Already took a hit though, which sucks. Well, we need that shit for later, for when we need to go in. We do have Hyper early, so we have bail us out. Starting bit's easy though. I should really be meleeing instead of throwing the sword. Because throwing the sword, we're getting like 2 ticks. Look at this, I'm bad. Oh my god. Throwing the sword, we're getting like 2 ticks. Whereas meleeing, you're just... help. Like, this is a good point to do it. And you're getting the graze here. As soon as those black bullets come out, we should not be up there. Yeah, we're not meleeing through this. There were those... We do have Hyper. I'm getting ready to move fast for if we see the big wave again. I still don't know the telegraph with the sword and the big wave. So that time it moved the sword and then the wave happened. Will it like move the sword and then do it? Yeah, the sword moved and then it went off. That's a telegraph for the wave. So like sword's out. Okay, we won't see it now. They're scared. We want dodgies one at a time. I thought it'd be fun going in the cross section for all the grazes, but these are too fast right now. What am I doing? I'll be honest, I didn't think we'd even doing this like thing where we reset on the stages. I didn't think we'd get through the hard on here. Especially with the other ship. So are those options on us, or are those like... Are we just a collage of a shit ton of... they are options that move around. We need to be meleeing right now. We need to not take hits so early. We don't even know what the delay section might be fucked. What if we hyper now? No, we don't do damage for shit on this boss when we hyper. We need to save that ship as a bomb. I'm really curious once we get to the option selection how much damage we could do now that we know that we could. Let's hold sword, make it easier. We're losing damage, but that's fine. Hold sword again, now we just have to dodge yellow. I don't know if any of those are aimed, or if we just need to react if one of the yellow ones were caught in the lane. I got hit somewhere. We do need to spend this hyper before dying. Oh, I wasn't sure if those blue ones would hit, so that's probably a good spot for it. Yep, there it is. So, sword's in guard, so we don't worry about it. Now it's getting ready. As soon as the sword moves, we move out of the way. Okay, yeah, that's for sure the cue. So it's getting ready, getting ready. Now it goes. I dodged everything but that. Alright, we just need to not... I can't tell what's causing these to spawn in. I'm not seeing like a projectile, so we're just gonna stay in the middle, where it doesn't seem like it's spawning those at all. We do have hyper. Okay, it's time. We gotta rapidly make decisions. Oh no, that's bad. So we have to tap the direction once, it seems like, to like pick any of them. I don't think just mashing will do it. Wow, yeah, look how much. Well, last time we got like 3. I could have gotten one more there. Do we have super? I think we do, but I need to stop letting go. We need to let go at the last second with the sword to get the most out of this. Alright, how scary is this gonna be? We got 2 HP. We need to be worrying about the red lasers. They're a problem. We're getting drained. We only have 1 life left. We're so close. Red. Ah! Come on. Did we make it? Are we there? Do we have to last the whole time out? I think we do, or something. In your dreams, did we win? It's blowing up. Hey, that's not a 160, by the way. We've been restarting on the stages. Whew. Hard is it really is just sped up bullets instead of like different stuff. I bet if you learn the normal route, then you probably just convert it over to the hard, just with some tighter execution. Ooh. I don't got a route or anything. So we went through story mode on normal. We just got through hard mode, arcade, which it let you reset. So you're able to go into every stage with basically 2 lives and full HP. Pretty cool. Presentation's crazy. It's just a PS1 throwback. Soundtrack's good. I need to see the routing to see what I think on the game. I had to see what the runs people come up with are. But yeah, that'll be it for this. What will happen next? I'm trying to decide on if we should if I should make like the Batsugun How video, or if I'll stream Diojo first. We're very, very, very close to being able to stream Diojo. I'm at a point where like, where the second loop, most of it, there's like parts that I'm not confident in, so it's like made me not want to jump at it just yet. But it's like right there, so I think I just need to dive in and go do it. At DOJ, we're gonna be seeing a lot of DOJ. I think that shit's gonna take longer than it took us for SDOJ to kill Hibachi on. I do think DOJ Hibachi is infinitely easier than SDOJ Hibachi. But sometimes you just get fucked over based on how your hypermeter is. But what I did earlier before stream is I was just practicing some of the routing. So I was practicing like 2-2 boss. And I just kept the credit going from a save state from that point. And I ended up getting through the whole rest of it. We killed Hibachi with like 2 lives remaining, which is bizarre. I got like mad lucky on the dodges. Because if you don't go in with the right resources, you lose so many lives. So I'm like, okay, it's doable. It's like, I did it. So I think we're at a point where I'll stream that super soon. So either I make the video and then we just grind DOJ and do a bunch of DOJ streams. Or maybe I get impatient and we just do a DOJ stream soon. Yeah, some polarizing takes on the game. Yeah, I've heard people not liking it. And some people thinking it's banger. I think it depends on how much you like the gameplay of it. That's why I say I need to see the routing. I judge a game based off how the end route's gonna be. So like some games where I think are bad to play without a route. Like if you played Silvergun without a route, Silvergun is dog shit if you're playing and you don't know what you're doing. Because like you're just gonna not have power and it's gonna be a disaster. It'll take you like 800 years to make your own chains. But that game with the route is fucking awesome. Survival's not too crazy and scoring. The leaderboards are disappointing? Are there like no like replays and stuff? Let's see the... whatever. It's definitely, even if the survival's easy, that definitely can make it fall a bit. Like, there's FDF3, which, like, we did a stream of that, and we blind cleared everything in the game. Like Lunatic and EX Ultimate, because it just gave you so much shit. So it could have a, like, effect like that, where you just do everything, and then you're like, I guess I did everything. You don't have all that time spent, like, labbing or whatever. What's the leaderboard like? Who the hell is this #1 guy? We can't see the score of who beat 2. Hey, these names look familiar. That Mars went crazy. That's like an enormous score from part 2. It'll be cool. I probably wouldn't do the scoring route on this. But I'm interested in seeing what people end up doing with it. I'm curious what the hard survival routing's exactly like. I'm gonna end up watching like Wes's replay or just... Hey Maris, are you still here? Do you got a replay uploaded of your... of the #1 one? That'll be interesting to watch after stream. Alright, so yeah, that'll be the move. Either DOJ stream is gonna pop up, or a Batsugun video is gonna pop up, and then a DOJ stream will happen. I'm thinking of getting for DOJ, we getting like a counter and seeing how many runs it takes. I'll probably do all of them on stream. I'm trying to decide how much I should talk on it. I think the move is I yap all through loop 1. Because loop 1, especially I found new strats. Not new strats for like people who play the game, but new strats for me. That just blow apart, like, just make loop 1 more brain dead. Things like skipping the 1-5 boss. You don't even have to fight him. But, I might be yapping a lot on first loop, and then we concentrate on second loop. That might be the move. Or, maybe we can yap and do the second loop, and it would be less stressful. We'll see what happens there. Anyway, thanks for everybody for tuning in this. This one's pretty cool. I'm gonna go check out people's replays now. Anyway, thanks for popping in.